off the stage, looking rather flushed.
Yeah, resigned to his fate.
60.
Sad, really. Just all got to hope that after he's had this operation, he comes back better and stronger.
Well, he's had a few moving experiences of late. He's last time he was resident in Stoke when I spoke to him. Now he's in Willenhall in the West Midlands near Wolverhampton, between Wolverhampton and Walsall. Those of you who know the M6 will know exactly where Willenhall lives, where he's situated now. And of course he's a Bristol lad. He's lived in Gibraltar, Ireland.
97.
Have darts will travel. I think he'll be travelling back to Willenhall in the morning.
'84.
85, and that last stray dart causing him further frustration.
'94.
To leave him on 169, not for the first time John Part has landed on a bogey, but I think that's illustrative, really, of the way in which he's coasting it, and he's not giving too much consideration
100.
to where he finishes. He knows that he's going to win the match.
I think we're just talking about Part not having to raise his game, having to move out of second gear. So to try and explain and use another analogy, it's like
91.
in football when you're playing a side who's had one or two men sent off. It's sometimes more difficult to play against, you know, a struggling side.
Yes, John Part there wanted 94 going for that last start, and miscounted as well. Again, illustrative of the fact that he's not really entirely on his game. 66 left. He may go 16 ball, with Mason being on 130. He's looking more flummoxed and perplexed than ever I've seen him before.
You're spot on, John, because he is arguably the best counter as well. Bullseye.
Knocks.
11th flag, it's John to throw.
The 11th flag,
Game on.
Part to throw first. And maybe soon to be throwing the last leg of this match. Not because I'm making any
100.
assumptions other than that Mason's ability to win 8 out of the next 9 legs, which effectively is what he's got to do, Stuart, is all the more unlikely because of this bad elbow. It has affected his game here.
Ain't gonna happen, is it? I wouldn't be surprised if John Part wins the next 2 and wraps it up, and his night's work is over.
'94.
The fact that it doesn't always affect the release
97.
with Mason is irrelevant. The fact that on occasions it does means that it's always on his mind. That's a great dart. Now then, treble 20. Thinking about it, would have left 170. But again, you can see that hurt, didn't it, releasing that last dart? It really did.
160, the best finish we've seen so far from Mark Dubridge, and this afternoon from Terry Jenkins in his victory over Alex Roy. I'm sure we'll get a one, maybe more, 170 checkouts before the week is out.
90.
Yes, of course, any checkout to beat 160 has to be finished on the ball. Tops here now for 9-2.
38.
Mason, 120 checkout. John Part did this, the opening leg of the match. Is Mason going to do it 10 legs later?
100.
No.
John, you require 40.
For 9-2.
Game shot on the 11th flag. John
Well,
Park.
9-2 it is. At one
12 legs
stage it was
Mr.
4-2.
Come on.
And 5 legs therefore on the spin to the Canadian, the reigning world champion, and the man who has yet to win the World Match Play, has twice appeared in the final, but fell to Taylor in 2002, fell to Lloyd in 2005.
The 2002 final, one of the best we've seen here.
Yes, he met Taylor on a number of occasions round about that period, of course, in great games. My memory, I think, serves me right. It was later that year that he met Taylor in the Grand Prix final in Ireland, and then, of course, even more famously, a few months later, 3 months later, in the World Championship final in Purfleet.
123.
Unlucky for Mason, but a chance here to win another leg.
We should require 150.
Topsy once then. Topsy gets 9-3 the score. Yes, he's got reason to say.